I want everybody to end with a line before Instagram closes us, because there's a limit of load that they can carry, so we don't lose the whole video.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
in a minute each, what would you have done differently? So, Solomon, quickly say what you want to say, and you've got 1 minute to say what you would have done differently if you are Cubana, if you are the guy, or if you're the wife. So, and we end with that.
So if I am Cubana, chief priest, I wouldn't have brought that conversation to social media. I feel like he spilled way too much on social media, to the, you know, sponsoring the Big Brother stuff. And honestly, I actually question Chief Priest Cubana's intention. I feel like he was quite insidious and sinister with the way he approached things. I felt like it was more than the cheating stuff, or, you know, the side chick, whatever. If I was actually the wife, well, you know, we haven't heard the wife in all of these conversations, you know, but definitely if I was Maria, when I found out that she was actually, or that Kelvin was actually married, and you know, the truth is that love, when you truly love somebody, or when you have attachment with someone, it can actually get to a point where it's really difficult for you to like detach yourself, you know, from that person. So if it were me, I would have actually tried to keep boundaries, you know, like at least move out of the house, if that makes sense, you know. And from moving out of the house, I can now start to get over everything, or try to ask questions, because, you know, he's quite a known person. So there is no way you would try to dig and you'll not find information that, oh, maybe this is a lie. And then when you discover that he even lied to you at first, that they were actually together, you know, you would feel what's it called, disrespected. So that's basically what I would have actually done.
Thank you, Solomon Bucci. Awesome. I'm trying to speed through. Pretty Mike, over to you. What would you have done differently?
For me,
final take.
I will have done a lot of things probably differently, but there's something I want us to, just coming from a generation of parenthood, in terms of our parents, or probably our mothers being in toxic relationship, and everybody keeps encouraging them to do what? Stay. Or, you know, because I can see people here in the comment section, or even all over talking about how if you're in a toxic relationship, you're not happy, then at some point you cannot just get out of it and, you know what, find a breathing space or get some air, you know? Why? Because you're either waiting for divorce process or the procedures to end. Because of that, I should die in depression, or I should wallow in sadness. I think that needs to stop. People need to be happy. If this young man is happy with this young lady, good and dandy. All they need to do is checkmate themselves. If the lady cannot get back to the man, like I said, good and dandy. Everything is about checkmates. I understand where my brother Chief Priest, I knew why he came out and said all he said, you know. But you know what? If there are threats being made, there are appropriate authorities that can take these things up. Because trust me, it's even that those threats has gotten worse now because of social media. In fact, a lot of other people have threatened other people because of social media. So you did not nip it in the bud. Otherwise, what you did was increase it. Now, you have this group threatening this group threatening this group. Now, the whole reason, or the main reason for bringing this into social media, is because of particular threat. You don't want anybody to get hurt, you know. But let's not forget, bottom line is, because this young lady Maria is famous in the last 1 year or so.
Absolutely. Thank you. My enemy is warning me that we're going to lose the video. So real quick, Pepper Room, Josh, what would you have done differently?
Let me wrap it up. For me, with Cubana, I agree with Solomon.
God bless you. Pepper Room.
Okay. For me, I agree with Solomon. If I was Cubana, I wouldn't have brought it to social media. I wouldn't have brought it to social media. I'll have found a way to solve it out without social media. But I do think that Cubana reached his limits, and the death threat is what tipped him over the edge. If I was the wife in the situation, I would take my kids and find peace, because she's the true victim in this. I don't want to take away from the wife, regardless of the situation. I feel the wife is the true victim in this, right? So I'll take my kids, find peace, you know, do whatever I want. Make sure he signs those divorce papers. I beg. If you are in love, go and be in love and sign the divorce papers. Let's keep it pushing. If I was Maria, if you are dating a girl like Maria, she's very intelligent. She's a grown woman. She has been around the world. She's very beautiful. Trust me, she could have done her investigation and found out more. And I don't think it was safe to move into the house with a married man, no matter, regardless of the separation. Get your own apartment, get your own high rise. If he has so much money, let him rent you your own high rise, period. If I was Kevin, I would never speak about my wife and the mother of my kids to any woman. I don't care how much I love her. Whatever happened between me and my wife is between me and my wife. You guys were not there when we got married, when we swore an oath between God and man. So I think it wasn't his place to talk about his family to Maria in the first instance. And if he was so unhappy with his marriage, he should have filed for divorce first. He should have separated, period, and not, made this woman go through all this. But pretty much, I want to thank you for coming up. I appreciate your perspective, and I think that, I respect you.
All right, guys.
Thank you, Daddy, please.
Let's end the video. Thank you so much, everyone. One thing I disagree with you, Pepe Room, is she shouldn't take her children. It's their children. She should not deny the man might be a bad husband.
I'm not saying to deny. I'm just saying she needs to get her own house.
Get custody of the children, but she should not deny the father his rights.
Of course.
A good father might end up being a bad husband. It doesn't work.
Right.
Thank you, guys. I need to shut down the video. God bless you. Pre-Mike, Bros. Solomon.
Yeah, thank you pretty much.
Bye,
thank you, Daddy Freeze. Thank you, Pepe.
Thank you, Solomon.
Yeah.
Sorry. A lady is not only beautiful and intelligent. Beautiful.
Thank you, Daddy. I appreciate it.
Take care.
Thank you, guys.